Yo, what's going on, Team Tweedie? I hope you're all super well. Welcome to episode 49 of Hashtag Ask Tweedie. If you're new around here and don't know what this little football show is, it's completely unedited. I go off the cuff, I guess. I have my Word document here with all the questions that you guys send in. I lost my document from last time, which is really annoying. So I put up an Instagram post. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's @SheldonTweedie. And a lot of you guys send in questions there. How we like to do it is put your questions in the comment section below, and then I'll put them onto this Word document, and then I'll shout your name out as well. So, you know, if you leave a question on this video, don't bother leaving it on any others because it will go straight onto this document. Yeah, that's about it. So, to start off, thoughts on Bolt coming to the A-League. By the way, we do 3 questions every episode. First one, my thoughts on Usain Bolt, the 100-meter world champion sprinter coming to the A-League. If you guys don't know, there's been a lot of rumours that Bolt will come to the Central Coast Mariners, and I think he goes on an 8-week trial there. And look, you know, from that, I don't know, when I first heard, I wasn't too surprised because he went to Borussia Dortmund, he did something with Puma. I think that's why he was there, and he trained there. I think he scored a couple goals. I saw one which was actually a decent goal, and so I saw, oh yeah, he's probably going to get a trial at Central Coast Mariners. And look, I don't think it's such a bad thing. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, he's a 100-meter sprinter. You know, it's so bad for the game, it kind of reflects how good Australia really is. But I feel the problem with Australian football is there's not enough attention on it and not enough eyes are watching. And if we can get someone like Usain Bolt who will bring people to watch the game, that will bring, like, what I'm basically trying to say is it will help the end goal of having a second division in Australia. Because the more people are watching, it means there's more money. And we need a second division in Australia so badly. We only have one pro league, which is shocking. So, where are we? Oh yeah, and so I spoke with a couple of my sprint friends who are just track runners, so 100 meter, 200 meter, 400 meters, and they said they're not interested in football at all, really. I mean, they probably watch a few games here and there on TV, and I spoke to them about it, and they said, yeah, 100%, I would go down and watch a game just to be like, oh my goodness, it's Usain Bolt. So, look, that's already a few people who would be interested in seeing him. And I think it'd be great for the Mariners. I've heard a lot of things. Well, they've had trouble in the past with crowds, and if they can just get that extra little boost, then what harm is done? I think, yeah, in saying that, I will say there's a massive drawback in the sense that it is taking away from having someone there that can really push through. I don't think in the A-League enough. I was actually having a conversation with, I don't think it was Dad, I think it was someone else, I think it might have been Reg, that not enough young players are being pushed through the Australian youth system into the A-League. There's a few players who are moving up the levels, and the biggest one obviously being Daniel Arzani, and he definitely deserves to be there. But I feel like there's a lot of other players that should be up to that level, but they're just not given opportunity. I mean, how can you break into a squad when you're bringing in someone from, I don't know, let's take Sydney FC for example, they bring in a Polish winger to help their club. 100% good work from them, good business, good deal from their end, and that means that a youth player's spot will be taken. For example, Charles Lokalingoi, who was one of my good mates when I was at Sydney FC, he gets a lack of playing time because of that. Now, at the end of the day, Sydney FC are there to win championships, and if that's what they're going to do, then that's completely fine. I have nothing against that. I feel like I've read a few articles on this online, people from Fox Sports, which is a news article here in Australia, they've said it's bad because basically the youth won't get promoted. And I guess we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. Honestly, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Do you think it would be a great move for Bolt to move to Australia? Do you think he should go somewhere else? I heard he went on a trial in South Africa and didn't get picked. I don't know what's going on, and I think it's all speculation at the moment, and we'll find out. But yeah, again, leave your comments in the description. Leave your comments below. I don't really have an opinion on it. I'm kind of settled on it could be good, it could not be so good. I don't know. Next question. Favorite post-game meal. Now, post-game meals are so important. You need to be making sure that you get your food in, I think it's maximum half an hour. You want to be having it 15 minutes after, usually even after trainings. If I know I won't get home in time, I'll take a chocolate milk to my training sessions, or I'll stop off at a servo or a service station, pick up a chocolate milk, have that. And my favourite post-game meal, I guess you can kind of call it a meal, is a chocolate milk. It's easy, it has the protein, and yeah, it's the perfect thing. Look, it does have a lot of sugars, which is a drawback, but you know, I think if you balance out your diet, you can definitely afford to have those sugars from the chocolate milk. Yeah, there's just so many great things about it. I highly recommend it all the time. You need to be realistic with it as well. If you have 15 minutes to eat after your game, you're not really going to finish your game, heat up your chicken and rice and broccoli. Broccoli? Yeah, I said it right. Good. I freaked out there for a second. Your broccoli, and yeah, you're not going to heat that up and then eat it. It doesn't make sense. So you need something that's convenient. I always recommend chocolate milk. That may mean you have to reduce some sugars throughout the day, but for me, I'm not even concerned about it because I work on the field so much. And if you guys are working as hard as I am, then it shouldn't be an issue. And if you look, you just need to be aware of your body type, what your body can take. Maybe, I don't know. You know, I'm just rambling on. But yeah, chocolate milk is my favorite post-game meal. That's what I recommend. How many positions did you play when you were younger? That comes in from joekflynn. And the last one, the favorite post-game meal, comes in from Wade_Boster_, I believe. How many positions did you play when you were younger? Okay, if we're talking real young, I was always a striker. Up until about under 11s, I think I moved into a wing position and I started playing wing there. And I think that was simply because I was seen as too small. I was dropped from a lot of teams and not given enough game time. Well, not given enough, but I wasn't given game time because I was too small. I was pushed by my dad to play as a number 10, which is an attacking midfielder. Once I moved into that position, we both became very set on the fact that I have to be a number 10. And if I'm not a number 10, then it's kind of pointless playing out on the wing because it's a long story and I want to shorten it down a little bit, but Dad and I both saw my strengths as being an attacking midfielder. I had the creative vision. What am I saying I have the creative vision. I have that ability to drive the ball and shoot from outside the box, all that sort of stuff. And when we took that, that's what we wanted. Now, I got shifted off to the wing a lot. And every time I'd come off and Dad would come off and we're both like, man, this sucks. I want to be playing number 10. Speak with the coach. Ask him if you can play number 10 because that's your best position. And it almost got to the point where if I got put out on the wing, I wouldn't try as hard. In saying that, I would always play 100%, but I wouldn't enjoy it as much as I would have if I was just playing as an attacking midfielder. So my mentor saw this and he said, Sheldon, man, what's wrong with you? And I think I think it's 100. Can I double check right now? No, I won't be able to find it. But I'm pretty sure it's 100 benefits of playing any position in the team. Well, maybe it was 500. It was either 100 or 500 benefits of playing any position in the team. I wrote those down on a Word document, pumped it out, and man oh man, now it's like, you play me at left back, I'm going to be doing a job there. You put me in the stands for the match and I don't play, I'm going to do my job there, whether it's filling up bottles. I do my part for the team, and along with that, as you guys know, I've written 1,000 benefits of being part of a team. And these little things just change my perception on the whole situation. So my advice to you guys, if you're younger, don't have your heart set on playing one position. Be open to playing new positions within reason. I've spoken with a few people. In fact, Ben, if you guys have seen him from the vlogs, he just tore his ACL. Hopefully he gets better soon. But he plays rugby now, rugby union, I believe. and he was reps throughout his younger age groups up until about 14, and then he quit. And the reason he quit is because he played centre back, and he did not enjoy football as a centre back. Now, if he was playing as a winger and he wanted to play as a winger and that's where he enjoyed his football, then man, play as a winger. What I'm trying to say is, do the job for the team. If you love football and you love it as a game, you need to do the job for the team, whether that's as a goalkeeper or as a striker. But if you're playing football to enjoy it to play, if that makes sense, they're two different things, then you know, you want to have your position. You want to be enjoying it. For me, look, I say that if I play left back, I'm going to do the job, but I'm not going to enjoy it as much as playing winger or attacking midfielder or defensive midfielder, because I play football to score goals, and if I play left back or centre back, I'm not going to be scoring goals. That's why I don't play there. So I make sure that I kind of mould my game around what I enjoy and what I feel I'm good at as well. It's a lot of people say, oh yeah, my strength is defending this and this, but if you enjoy scoring goals, maybe you should just move up the field a little bit and play as a winger or a centre defensive midfielder. You need to find out what you enjoy about football and then go from there, especially if you're younger. If you're like 9, 10, 11, 12, just experiment with different things, try different positions, be open to it and see whether you enjoy it. Because I remember one time I played centre back and I really enjoyed it. For that hour that I did, I was like, this is sick. And you know, it was against younger kids. I forget what I was doing. It was I can't remember, but I really enjoyed it. But I wouldn't play there for the season. It was just good fun to, I don't know, muck around. So I'm going to end it there. That's the 3 questions done. If you have any more, make sure you leave them in the comment section below. So anyway, Team Tweedie, I'm signing out. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and join the hashtag AskTweedieFamily. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.